What's going on, guys? Anthony from Chronometer Check here, and today we're doing an unboxing of the Vostok Komandirskie, an absolute cult classic. I have been waiting for so long to get my hands on one of these. I don't know why it took me so long to order one, but the delay in shipping was absolutely brutal. They come overseas, international, from Russia. They are Russian military watches. You can see this is all in Russian. I did get a little bit hasty. I did literally open this up earlier because I didn't have time to film a video, but I was still so excited to get it. I wanted to try it and check it out anyway. I didn't put it on my wrist or anything. But yeah, so this is an unboxing. The Vostok Komandirskie. We're going to throw it on one of these straps later, and or this mesh bracelet, and let's get into it. So I was like really excited to take a peek at it earlier, and I didn't have time to film this video, so I got a little bit hasty, but yeah. Oh, the plastic's coming off. Okay. When you get it in person, finally, it doesn't always really look like how it does in the pictures, and in this case, that's definitely a good thing. You know, some watches you get it and you're disappointed. You're like, what the heck is this? This is definitely, it's so much more beautiful in person. I don't know why. I'm trying to place my finger on it. I didn't really spend too much time, you know, oogling and ogling over it earlier. Let's peel off that crystal. It already has a little bit of like dust on it. What the heck? But yeah, let's take it out of this box. So we do get this instruction manual. No warranty or anything, I guess, because I bought it on eBay and not from an AD or anything. Of a stock AD. There is a site where you can get it from the official Vostok site is Maranom.com, but you can just get these on eBay for like $30-something, which is crazy considering you're getting a mechanical movement, and that's absolutely insane. But yeah, this watch is actually really beautiful. Now, I bought this mesh strap actually for this watch, thinking that it'd be a good fit, but now in person, it looks a lot more rugged and more military-esque than I had initially anticipated. It is a very slim watch. I did lose my caliper. This is such a mess of a review, but we're just making do with what we got here, guys, because I really want to start wearing this. So that's why I wanted to film this unboxing video so I could actually throw it on my wrist. But it is a very slim watch. Like I said, I lost my caliper, so this is going to be a very rough measurement. I will have the official measurements in the full review, but it's a very slim watch. We could just say that because it is only hand winding. It is not an automatic watch, but that's okay. It's awesome, and it's $30-something. Plus, it looks amazing. It has this domed acrylic crystal that adds some nice distortion at an angle and just adds a little bit of extra dimension and height. It would be interesting if they included just a flat crystal just to see how slim they could actually make this watch. But yeah, this is the case that I got. I believe this is the 210 case style. It has a smooth bezel here. I guess there are other versions with actual bezels with numerals around, but yeah, I just thought this one looks interesting. You can actually turn it. It is bi-directional. There's no real use for it because there are no markings or anything like that. But the coolest thing about this watch, aside from the price, how thin it is, the amazing history of the stock, is the dials. This one is absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of like almost like a dark emerald green fading to a almost speckly Kermit green in a sense. Now, in the pictures, I thought it was a lot more green-blue. I definitely have some sort of color blindness, so it's possible that, you know, I'm just being extra colorblind right now. But yeah, it's definitely like more of like a green in person, but I still think it's absolutely beautiful. Now, in person, it looks a lot more military-esque than I had initially thought. So like I said earlier, I bought this mesh strap because I'm like, yeah, this is a pretty slim watch, right? Like that's pretty dressy-ish, but it's not a dressy watch at all. And that's not a bad thing. You know, they are military watches, obviously. I just thought I would be able to like dress it up. We are going to throw it on this mesh bracelet in a little bit just because I'm actually really curious to see how it looks. But let's try to actually set the time. So everybody complained. This is the #1 biggest complaint about Vostok watches, whether it's the Komandirskie or the Amphibia, is always the loose crown. It does have a screw down crown, and when you finally screw it out, it's a little bit wobbly. I get it. I get why people would be a little bit off put by this, but it doesn't really bother me that much. It doesn't act. I feel like people exaggerate way too much. They're like, oh, it feels like it's gonna fall off. It's really not that bad. I felt, you know, homage watches that have felt cheaper than this. And this is like a $30-something watch. But yeah, so it has hand winding. You have to unscrew it to then be able to wind it. Oh. Wait. Okay, we're having a little bit of a flub here. Okay, there we go. No way, I'm just screwing it in. I don't know. Anyway, it's a hand winding watch. I'm going to have to play around with that. Setting the time, pulling it all the way out. It feels really smooth. It doesn't feel that gritty. It does feel like you could accidentally bump this in and, like, you know, push it in and change it from the time setting function. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it doesn't feel too bad at all. I think people are definitely over-exaggerating about how bad that is. It doesn't have quick set. This is one of the bummers about this watch. There's no quick set, so you have to do, from what I understand, is there's a little trick to set the date. You have to, I think you have to go back and forth, which is really bad for the movement. You shouldn't really be doing this. And I'm cringing at the thought of this. Okay, there has to be a better way. So I'm going to look it up, and in the full review, I'll let you guys know all about that. But yeah, I think it absolutely looks awesome for the price. It's hard to beat. I'm not sure how I feel about a date without quick set, to be honest. Honestly, I think I would almost just prefer no date at all. I think I don't mind a date wheel. It's fine. It adds some visual interest to the watch. I think on this watch, it's just kind of unnecessary. I get it. It's like a rugged tool, everyday watch, and you don't have to worry too much about it. So why not have a date on it? But with no quick set, I think I just prefer to just not have it at all. But yeah, so let's throw it on this mesh leather, or mesh, what am I saying? What is going on today? Let's throw it on this mesh bracelet and see how it looks anyway. Oh, just one thing I wanted to mention real quick. The leather band it comes on, as I'm sure you probably would have guessed, it's pretty awful. Honestly, when I felt it right out of the box, I kind of cringed a little bit, and that's not hyperbole. Like, it really felt really awful. After actually holding it in my hand for more than 30 seconds, it doesn't make me want to puke as bad, but it's definitely not a quality strap. You could literally consider this a disposable leather strap and just throw it out the second you get it. And I think you would not have a regret about it, to be honest. Does have an 18mm lug width, so just keep that in mind. But yeah. Okay, guys, so here we are. I don't think it looks as terrible as I would have thought, honestly, but I don't think it's the perfect combination either. It's a little bit too thin and elegant. Maybe if you get a little bit of a chunkier mesh bracelet. But anyway, right after this is going to go right back on the Seiko 5 SNK 355 that I had it on. But yeah, the polishing is not too bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it is. A lot of people say, oh, it looks like such a cheap watch and the polishing is terrible. Again, I don't think it's really that bad. I think it actually might even be chrome plated. And I'm pretty sure the case is just chrome plated brass, or at least they used to be. But it still looks decent. It doesn't look like a super cheap watch. It looks, I would say, like almost like, and this might not be the best choice of words, but like an immature watch, just in the sense that it's so colorful and fun and playful, and it kind of reminds me of like toy soldiers or something like that. Well, I guess it's my only experience with the real army and stuff, so. But yeah, no, it's just an awesome watch. I don't mean to undermine it. I'm mostly just joking. I think that red star and the red second hand just really set it off and make it a really interesting piece. So let's actually throw it on. I am wearing right now my Orient Neo 70s. I've been loving this piece, and it's absolutely amazing. I can't wait to make a video about it. It's actually a chronograph. It's kind of like my, it's like my Paul Newman Daytona, sort of. Anyway, all right, so there we go. Oof, I do have 7-inch wrists. This watch is, back to my homemade calipers, aka the original calipers, aka the ruler, 42 in dimension, or in diameter, maybe a little bit more with the crown. But yeah, I think it wears great on my 7-inch wrist. I love the slimness of it, and the crystal just adds a little bit extra depth and dimension. But anyway, guys, that's about it. I will have a more refined review both on the blog and on the YouTube channel coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. This is kind of a rough, you could call this a rough draft, and it was very rough, but anyway, I had a blast making it, and I can't wait to throw this on a strap that I'm actually going to wear, and I will have all that in the reviews. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more watch videos. Let me know if there's a watch you'd like me to review in particular, and I will definitely take a look. So yeah.